right? We were talking about offering your prayers, the mandatory prayers in public. So share with us like your experiences whenever you had to pray. How did it
Yeah,
felt?
so praying outside is definitely, it brings awareness to what these people are doing. Actually, people start questioning, like how Imam Rasheed, you stated that we went to a field trip many years back to Busch Gardens, and when we prayed outside, a big gathering of people came and started to ask questions. It really shows how much importance we have for our religion and how we take out time, whether it be in a line of a theme, a ride or something, to pray.
Okay. Zen, the last question in this regard to you. When you pray in public, or did you encounter any negativity from people ever?
I've never encountered any negativity from people. You definitely get the stare here and there, and
Yeah.
I won't lie, I was definitely quite wary of doing it, especially in airports when I was younger. But then I saw my mom and dad, they really couldn't care less. They know that it's time to do namaz, and they do it, and that kind of gave me some more confidence, and now I'm feel comfortable doing it whenever, wherever I need to.
Very important point Zed mentioned here, very, very important, and that is that our youth look up to their parents and the elders within the family and then outside. So those who are watching, this program, I would like to remind you that as parents, right, our children take us as their role models. So whatever we do, good or bad, our children are watching. Of course, God is watching over us. That's definitely true. But our children are also watching us. So when we do something good, our children follow in our footsteps. When we do something wrong, they are watching, and then we cannot blame our children for the wrong thing that they could do. The last thing that I would like to ask in this program, in this segment, is about marriage. I know all of you that are youth in your early 20s, right? So none of you are married. On this table, only this old man, that's me. I'm married. In fact, my children are reaching the age of marriage. But you guys, you are yet to get married. So for all, I'll ask you questions, right? From an Islamic perspective, what do you think Islam teaches you when it comes to picking a spouse for yourself? What would you like to see in your spouse?
Probably like a good practicing Muslim, and
Be true.
beauty,
Beauty, okay.
and
Beauty.
akhlaq.
Okay, akhlaq. Akhlaq means good conduct.
Yeah, and definitely what do you call a true? No, I'm not gonna say a true Muslim, but a good practicing Muslim.
Yeah.
And
What about education? You said beauty.
education. Yeah, education matters a lot. Yeah. If you're educated, then that means you can educate your kids and then outside world. So yeah.
So in this regard, I'd like to stress one point here, that Islam is a way of life. It's not just a set of rules, do's and don'ts. It teaches us how to live a decent life, and marriage is a very integral part of our life. So Islam teaches us to choose your mate, choose your spouse in a way that that will make your life more happy and blissful. In this regard, there are some advices from Allah, from God, and from Prophet Muhammad. And one thing is that when we are choosing our spouse, we should look into how much he or she is practicing Islam. So it says that when you pick the right spouse, then your life would be happy. So in that, religion matters the most. Yes, beauty is important. Yes, education is important. Yes, money is important. Yes, family background is important. All of these things are important. But the most important thing in marriage is religion. And in some segment of this program, we can talk just about marriage, because it's a very, very important and sometimes a very burning issue. So what Fawaz said, I agree that he will look for a good practicing Muslim girl to be his wife, and of course beauty is important and education is important. Now, Amreen, being a Muslim girl, what would you like in your husband?
Inshallah, I just want someone who, like, I'm working towards being a better Muslim, but I would prefer someone who can also help me stay where I am or be better, you know?
Or be better, yeah.
So if they're definitely practicing and just, they're also like encouraging to do the right thing, and I'd like that, like, back and forth. But it really comes down to just, you know, how much do they practice Islam and how much do they believe it's important.
Exactly. So when we come to this point of practicing Islam, right? Your spouse could be coming from any background, right? Could be from the same race that you come from, or could be from a different race. What Islam is religion. How much practicing that individual is. So do not go for culture. The culture is something that is not that important. I mean, your parents moved from a certain country, so they brought certain culture from there. But you are living in this country, right? You're not going to go back and live in the country where your parents come from. So culture doesn't matter, race doesn't matter. Islam is a universal religion. So what matters is religion. How much an individual is following religion, right? So your decision of choosing spouse should be based on that, not on culture. So Huzaifa, having said that, will you add something to this?
Yeah, because getting married, the two individuals make an oath to God that they're going to marry each other. And it's very important that they keep their religion first, because through many different cultures, some people that I've seen, when they get married, it doesn't really work out. They don't really understand the other culture. But only through religion, where both people keep religion as their both main priority, they come onto the same standard grounds and they get to understand each other better. So definitely someone who completes my shortcomings in the religion.
Yeah. Waiting for completes my
Zan, would you like to add something to this, to the marriage discussion?
I think we covered most of our bases, but looking for somebody that'll be a good role model for your children to come, I guess, if that's something you're interested in. That's a big key, but yeah, I think we touched base with everything.
Thank you. Okay, so this was our, there are many topics that we can discuss, but I'd like to end here because our youth today is Saturday and they have their program, maybe basketball game, maybe some other outings out here. So I don't want to keep them here for long, but thank you all for watching this program. Please pray to God that may God make this program a successful program. This will be a weekly program, and if you like to be a part of this program in any way possible, please go to our website icorlando.org and send us an email. I can tell you the email address right now as well. It's info at icorlando.org. info at icorlando.org. Please shoot us an email and let me know how you can be a part of this program. So we'll be back next week with another edition of this program, and I would like to thank all of you for watching. As we said, it's a little step towards educating people about Islam and about Muslims. I hope that we can make a little bit difference. So thank you for watching. See you next week. Assalamu alaikum.